Okay, I have some good news and some bad news for you guys, especially for those who are waiting for Capitano and Xbalanque. But before that, this video contains some spoilers about Capitano from the recent Archon Quests Chapter 5 Act 2. So those who haven't completed the Natlan quest yet, here's a spoiler warning. Before we begin, if you guys need some funds for Natlan, don't forget to join the Liu Harbor Discord server. They host regular events, giveaways, and tournaments, so you can get free Welkins, Primogems, and more just from playing the game or talking in their server. They've already given away over 1,000 Welkins, and you can get one too in less than 5 days, so make sure to check them out, link in the description box. Alright, now back to Capitano. According to the information shared by Maruko and PTL, Capitano will not be playable in Natlan, but this isn't the first time we've heard this. A few weeks ago, another data miner called White said that Capitano wouldn't be playable in Natlan. This whole idea about Capitano being playable in Natlan started when Genshin Intel said that he would be playable, but they never said that he would be playable in Natlan. When Hoyoverse released the Natlan teaser and the 5.0 trailer, we only saw Capitano in both of them, so everyone just assumed that he would be playable in Natlan. But that's not happening, of course. If you guys just pay attention to the Fatui wheel, it clearly indicates that Columbina will be the next playable Harbinger. As for Capitano, we might be facing a similar situation to that of Scaramouche. Because if you remember, he first appeared in the main event of version 1.1 called Unreconciled Stars, and he didn't become playable until version 3.3 as Wanderer. So I'm not saying that Capitano won't be playable at all, but we will have to wait for him, and this is just a personal thought, but I don't think Hoyoverse would release a character who doesn't have a face. I mean, his helmet covers his whole face, and apart from his voice, we don't know much about him. All playable Harbingers had some goals. Child, Wanderer, Arlecchino, Hoyoverse has portrayed them as good and kind people. But Capitano, my man just barged in without knocking on the door and started fighting with Natlan's Archon like it was nothing. He accused Mavuika of failing to fulfill the oath made 500 years ago and proclaimed that he will usher in a new era and rules for Natlan, all while Mavuika is busting her chops, whereas Arlecchino helped the people of Fontaine when they needed it. But, as you know, Mavuika kicked his butt before someone from the Masters of the Nightwind emitted a fog that allowed Capitano to escape. See, the point is, we don't know anything about him, but we know that he's absolutely loyal to the Cryo Archon de Tsaritsa, so I don't see him going against her unless there's a strong reason. A really strong one, you know what I mean? Anyway, from what we saw in that cutscene, Capitano appears to have cryo powers, but I didn't see any vision on him, so I'm not sure. As for his weapon, he was using a sword, but again, it's not confirmed that he will be a sword user as well. Now, moving on to Xbalanque. According to Genshin Intel, Xbalanque will not be playable. They didn't say whether he won't be playable in Natlan or he won't be playable at all, but he will make his first appearance in version 5.1. And no, this is not speculation or a rumor. We have received the voice line count of Act 3 and 4 of Natlan's Archon Quest, and Xbalanque has a total of 8 voice lines. Yeah, just 8. I didn't see any Columbina voice lines in the list, but there are some unknown characters there, and White has said that she will make an appearance in 5.1, so let's see how it goes. As for their record, they had said that 5.1 will feature only one new character, and Capitano won't be playable in Natlan. That's everything we know about Capitano's and Xbalanque's playability chances, so that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button, vote this video up, and don't forget to turn on the bell icon.